Hello YouTube, B3 here back another kicking action figure review. We have a pretty cool one for you guys. From the Marvel Legends Sandman Build-A-Figure wave, we have Marvel's Shocker. Yeah, and I just thought this was funny, how they both have those squinty eyes like that, so I just threw Deadpool in there. Don't worry, I'm not one of those assholes that throws Deadpool in literally everything. It's just because their head sculpts were similar. But yeah, bada bing, bada boom, here he is. Da 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 da. Shocker. I've been waiting for a kind of new Shocker figure. There are older Shocker Marvel Legends, at least one. I know there's one for sure. But I wanted a new one. Glad we got him. Bucky Cap mold. I needed him for my Superior Foes. Pretty cool, actually. They put a lot of work into this figure, even though it is just the Bucky Cap mold. I have one or two little complaints, but overall, pretty dope. So as I said, Bucky Cap mold. Pretty standard mold. It's whatever. You saw that head sculpt. Pretty good head sculpt, actually. Very unique. Superior Foes was a comedy book, I believe. So, yeah. Superior Foes. I need to read it. My friends always told me, they were like, you need to read Superior Foes. I never did it. I was reading too many books. Here are the Shocker gauntlets. The paint's really good on them. As you can see, sadly, it does clash with his kneecaps, which are like this bland light gray plastic, and then up here, oh, look at that paint on this metal, and this metal's like just the contrast is not good. That's my biggest complaint on this guy, honestly. The line work's really good, very clean, as you can see, all his lines that crisscross and etc. They look really nice. He's just a very good looking figure. Good job, Hasbro. Now, articulation looks up, looks down, looks side to the side, up and down on the arms, forward and back, biceps swivel, double elbow bend, wrist swivel, forward and back on the wrists. You have an ab crunch forward, you have an ab crunch backwards, you have a waist swivel, in and out on the leg, forward and back on the leg, thigh swivel, double knee bend, boot swivel. You have up and down on the foot and an ankle pivot with a peg hole at the bottom of the foot. Yeah, that is a really basic Marvel Legends articulation. Exactly what you should expect from just, Bucky Cap figure. Yeah, pretty cool. How about accessories? Here's Shocker with his shockwaves, which are really cool. They stay on his arms pretty well. You just clip them on the wrists. They're both the same sculpt, but if you turn them different ways, they look different enough. And they're really cool. The one that he's displayed in the box with on his wrist is kind of stretched out, so I just kind of have it sitting on top. But the other one just clips right on. These have been used with other figures. I think Havoc might have had these. They're just orange mostly. A bit of variance in color, but that's mostly just because I think it's a plastic, I'm not totally sure. But they look nice. They do look nice. And he also comes with a Build-A-Figure piece. Bada bing, bada boom. You have the left leg of Sandman. So yeah, that's pretty fancy. Now we're going to move into size comparisons. First up, I'm just going to show him with some other guys from his wave. Here on the left, we have the Jackal. And on the right, Spider-Man UK. All from the Sandman wave. Here's with some more Hasbro figures. Here on the left, from the Marvel Legends Infinite series, King Thor Odin Build-A-Figure wave, we have the Sentry, who has the Hyperion mold. And then here on the right, a movie figure from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we have Ant-Man, from the Ultron Build-A-Figure wave. And size comparisons just wouldn't be complete unless I showed them with some non-Hasbro stuff. Here on the left, the Diamond Select Marvel Select Ultron, and on the right, Toy Biz Carnage. So what are my final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Shocker figure from the Sandman Build-A-Figure wave? Pretty cool. Glad to finally have a Shocker in my collection. I liked him in the 90s animated series. I haven't watched the series in a long time, but I do remember. And yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. Bucky Cap mold usually turns out to be a pretty solid figure. They use that mold a lot, but it's a good basic mold. It's like they used to use the Bullseye mold a lot, But yeah, my biggest complaint is just how bland his knee coverings are. And how, well painted and detailed his gauntlets are. So he has this, great looking metal, and then it's just bland looking metal. It's whatever, but it's just weird. I get each figure has a budget and all, but still. But yeah, he comes with cool effects, and I just really like him. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I will be seeing you all later.